How is an annoying horsefly related to good thinking? The ancient Greek philosopher Socrates called himself a gadfly, which is just another name for a horsefly. As explained by Alan de Botton in his book, The Consolations of Philosophy, Socrates saw the city of Athens as a lazy, dim-witted horse. His job as gadfly was to sting the people, waking them up. He goaded them by asking questions, upsetting and questioning the status quo. One day, someone told Socrates that the Oracle of Delphi had proclaimed that Socrates is the wisest man in all of Athens. When Socrates heard this, he was incredulous, saying, "There must be someone in Athens wiser than me." He then began to search. Walking the streets of Athens in his usual manner, he talked to many people, asking them, "What is truly worthwhile in life?" Socrates reasoned that anyone who could answer this question satisfactorily must be wiser than he. Unfortunately, no one could give Socrates a clear answer. Instead, people pretended to know things that they did not. This caused Socrates to conclude that the oracle was correct. He was, in fact, the wisest person in Athens because, as Socrates said to himself, "At least I know one thing, and that is, I know nothing." This statement by the philosopher has come to be known as the Socratic paradox, illustrating that people who are truly wise are intellectually humble. Instead of assuming they know more than they do, wise people like Socrates do not jump to conclusions. Instead, like Socrates, they constantly ask questions, and they question their own assumptions. Philosophy in Greek means the love of wisdom. True lovers of wisdom, like Socrates, understand that often our own egos and our biases get in the way of our pursuit of learning and truth. By remembering the Socratic paradox, we can begin at square one with any question, using intellectual humility like Windex to wipe away the blind spots of bias and hasty generalization. There are no promises that this will be an easy way to approach knowledge. After all, we know that it didn't end well for Socrates. After he was accused of corrupting the youth of Athens, Socrates was put on trial. He refused to beg for his life, and he declared that he would never stop teaching philosophy. Instead of pleading for mercy or lashing out in anger, Socrates went to his death in peace, knowing that he had served his fellow citizens faithfully by pursuing truth and by refusing to allow them to sleepwalk through their lives. Socrates' method of questioning lives on today, but few put it into actual practice. We will swat at the fly that makes us think too hard. We'd rather put our thinking on automatic pilot.